Hey, how's it going? I'm just some guy. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're not new here, well, welcome back. So today's Saturday. It is, what time is it right now? Right at the moment, it is 2:34. I have to get this video edited and up in the next 2.5 hours. Now, yesterday, when I was planning out what I wanted to talk about today, I thought to myself, I need to get up early. I kind of want to maybe do this outside. Maybe I want to do this video outside. Maybe I want to do this video somewhere different than in the chair that I do most of these videos in. And I thought to myself last night around 11 o'clock, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up early. I set my alarm for about 8 a.m., which, let's be real, on a Saturday, that's kind of early, right? And I shut that alarm off. I didn't wake up until 10:30, and I just kind of laid in bed. And I did not have the motivation this morning to get up out of bed. Even though I knew that I had to do stuff with this video, I had to do other things, I needed to put this chair together, which, that we'll talk about that, but as you can see, this chair over here is put together. I do have to break that chair in a little bit before I can use it for videos, because it's not the greatest chair. It has potential. It has a lot of potential, right? But one of the big things that I struggle with a lot is motivation. Now, you wouldn't think that because of the channel I upload every single day. Sometimes I make other videos that never see the light of day because, well, I just didn't want to put them out. Or something along those lines. I work, I have quite a few other things going on. You would not think that I would have a problem with motivation. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos in this, somewhat Saturday series, with the detoxing from social media that I'm doing, I have a lot of ideas. A lot of things kick around in my head. Also, my light just on my camera just went out for some reason. So, it's whatever. I guess my camera just decided we needed a more, non-lit situation. And I am not motivated enough to stop and restart this video after fixing my light. So one of the problems that I run into a lot, and I know that you probably resonate with this, or else you probably wouldn't be here on this video, because let's be real, if you're going to be the type of person that's going to come in and be like, bro, you just gotta grind, you just gotta motivate, you gotta be grinding 24/7, you just gotta get it done, you gotta get it done. You're not here because you're grinding 24/7. You're already out there being motivated, unless you're trying to sell me on a course on how to be motivated and how to stick to things and stick to being motivated. In which case, I'll pass, if that's your jam, cool. But that's not my jam. So I've been social media detoxing in the morning. That's why I have this chair. That's why I'm putting this chair together, because I want to make this space right here. Eventually, I'd like to move and turn around, and once I get this chimney and stuff cleaned out and have a fireplace, but I would like to have a space where I can just stop and plan. And one of the big problems that I have is I have plans. I have tons of plans. I recently got a notebook, and I'm starting to write things down that I'd like to do for videos, for, stuff to do around the house and things like that. And one of the biggest problems that I, and probably you, if you're watching this video, have is the motivation to get it done. And that can stem from, you know, you worked all day, you have depression, you know, because let's be real, this day and age, who's not struggling with depression, right? And your energy levels, your mood, everything impacts that motivation to get things done. And like, I can sit here in the morning, I will watch my dog out here, you know, doing his thing in the morning, and I'll go, you know what I need to do today? I need to do this. I want to do this in the video. We've got a cardio video today. I want to talk about X, Y, and Z in that cardio video. And this is the plan. Now, as the day goes, maybe I do half of those. Maybe most of the time I do way less than that. And this has been a huge struggle for me for a really, really long time. And one of the things that sucks is that people who look at this from the outside are going to go, hey, dude, I got you. You know how you get motivated and you stay motivated and you get all your stuff done? Well, you just do it. And you're like, oh, okay, well, that was simple. Let me just do it. And while the person is coming from a place, typically is coming from a place of wanting to be helpful and wanting to, you know, help you out, a lot of times it's rough because realistically, at the end of the day, the only person that can help you out with motivation, with coming out of depression, with coming out of, you know, whatever it is that you're struggling with, stress, things along those lines, that person's you. That's you right there. And the biggest thing that I'm having to struggle with, and you're struggling with at home, is just starting. Now, one of the things I was talking about the other day with somebody, they're like, you know, hey, I need you to, we're putting out this social media post, right? Give me a quote. And I'm like, if you're always looking for a day to start, you're never going to start. Because let's be real. One of the reasons why I started working out before New Year's is I didn't want it tied to New Year's. Like, I didn't want my goals, I didn't want my achievements, I didn't want anything like that tied to a specific thing. And the problem that I ran into a lot was I would come up with this idea on Saturday. I'd be sitting somewhere in my house, and I would go, you know what? Monday we're going to start a series where I start lifting, I lose a bunch of weight, you know, TLC picks up the thing, I become super mega famous and rich, and, you know, we're good. Now, I plan everything out on Saturday. I start working on things on Sunday. And the whole time, I'm like, okay, Monday. I'm going to start lifting on Monday because, well, you know, you'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday again, you know, and you don't want to start on a Saturday because then you're going to do like, what, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, not Friday, and then into a Saturday, and then, you know, you come up with all of these excuses as to why you have to start on Monday. Now, Monday comes around, and, well, you've got to work, unless you're unemployed, in which case, well, you don't have to work, but you know, probably wake up at like 1 in the afternoon, and you've got a lot of important things to do, like playing World of Warcraft and, you know, post it on the internet. It's a very important job because somebody has to do it other than the bots, right? So anyways, you start Monday, and let's just say Monday's probably a not great day for at work. And then all of a sudden, you know, work's over and you're like, bro, dude, what a day, boys. What a day. And the last thing you want to do is work out. So you go, okay, it didn't work out today, but Wednesday is going to be the day that I start. And you come into this loop of it's always the next day. I'll always start tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day that I'm going to start. I'm motivated. I want to get this done, but I want to get this done tomorrow. And the biggest problem with that is, like I said, if you're always looking for a day to start, you're never going to get started. And so the biggest thing for me is when I come up with an idea, I have to just do it. With like these videos, when I come up with the idea, I have to just bring the camera down here and I just have to hit go. Because otherwise, if I don't have a schedule, if I don't have something that I stick to and I hold myself accountable, then I'm just going to disappear for another 6 months until I get a small burst of motivation to do more videos. And this is the absolute biggest just giga hurdle that you are going to have. But today is the day that you have to start doing the things that you want to do. And as somebody who has suffered and is still suffering from bouts of depression, like, I understand it's hard, but think of it as if you want to put it in video game terms, depression is a debuff, right? And let's say you've got 20 stacks of depression debuff. Being motivated, starting to do things, even if it's small things, is like a way of trying to dispel at least one of those debuffs. Now, you can stop doing your stuff and then your debuffs are going to stack and then, you're just in a worse place. But even doing small things, just capitalizing on that motivation, even if you only get it halfway done. Let's say you want to start working out today and you're motivated to start working out today and you get half of the workout done and you feel terrible and you go, I tried. That's the biggest thing. And you need to take it as a positive instead of I tried and failed. I tried. I took today. I set a goal for myself. I was motivated to start and I did it. Now, I didn't do it all the way, but I did it. And I think that's one of the biggest things about how you approach your motivations, your things that you want to get done. Too many people take like this, I'm going to lose 1,000 pounds. I'm going to lose 500 pounds in the next 27 seconds. And then they don't hit it. And then they go, well, see, I was motivated and I lifted this cup up and I didn't lose all that weight. So I guess there's no sense in trying anymore. And that is one of the big things too. And that's how one of the big things about getting out of depression is you got to set these smaller goals. And you can't. So one of the things that I've done in the past to try to trick myself, real stupid, but I'm always like, I need to set small goals. And that's what a lot of people will tell you. When you're motivated, when you're trying to get things done, set small incremental goals for yourself. So if you're motivated to lose weight, don't go, I want to lose 50 pounds. Go, I want to lose 1 pound a week. Now, if you go over that, fantastic. If you don't hit it, well, you got to readjust things, but you got to stay motivated. You don't want to be like, oh no, I need to lose 50 pounds, but I've only lost 2 pounds, because then you have this insurmountable goal way, way up here, and you're way down here, and that's going to hit you psychologically. If you need to lose 1 pound, and then you lose 1 pound, you're like, hey, that's cool, I hit my goal. But if you need to lose 1 pound, and you lose 1.5 pounds, now you're like, yo, let's go, boys, log in. We lost more than we were intending on losing. And so then, it works out better that way. But one of the things you can't do is go, okay, I'm going to try to trick myself psychologically by setting lower goals, but really my goal in my head is 50 pounds. You know, unless that's like just part of your game plan, right? Because like this year for me, I want to lose 25 pounds. I do want to lose 50 pounds. Yeah, because I want to get down to 225. No, I think we were talking 250. Regardless, I have a larger goal, but I have smaller incremental goals up to it. Now, you can't like reverse psychology yourself out of this. You've got to either set a plan in that way or however it works for you, but you have to set realistic goals. And honestly, I think that you should take your realistic goal, knock it down a peg. Because like, it's like in project management. If you're in project management or you know anybody project managers, anything like that, you always give yourself some like leeway time, right? So like even if I know that this program can be created in a week or installed in a week, I go, okay, let's do 2 weeks just to be safe, right? I know I can lose a pound a week, but just to be safe, let's do half a pound a week because I know that I can hit that goal. And if I can hit that goal, then if I do anything better, you know, it's one of those types of deals, right? You don't want to go, oh, well, I want to lose up here and then I'll meet you in the middle type of deal. That's a whole different negotiation tactic. That's like a sales negotiation tactic where you go, I want $1 million. And they're like, no way, we'll give you 250. And then you go, hey, how about we meet in the middle at $500,000? And realistically, you were fine with, you know, 400, whatever. And then they go, oh, wow, that's a big discount. You know, you're meeting us halfway in between what we wanted somewhere. That's not actually the right math because 250 and, you know, 1 million, it'd be somewhere else in there. But regardless, I'm not a math teacher. I'm actually not even, you know, a psychologist or anything like that. So realistically, I don't just take whatever I say with like a lot of grains of salt, unless, you know, you have water retention issues, in which case don't take too much salt, you know, because it's bad for you, right? Consult your doctor before you take too many grains of salt with the things that I say. But motivation is tough, dude. Anybody that tells you that getting motivated and staying motivated is easy is on some absolute copium. It is tough. It is ridiculously hard. And the thing is you have to. This goes back to some of the things that I was talking about, how, you know, with like dopamine rebalancing and stuff like that. You have to give yourself at least small rewards, like dopamine wise, by hitting those smaller goals in order to stay motivated. That's one of the big things, you know, with me and like this channel, right? Is I am keeping myself accountable with my weight loss by checking in and having strangers on the internet judge me on whether or not I can keep up. Now, at the end of the day, you know, I really don't care that much. Like, if you guys are like, oh man, dude, you're so dumb and you suck, and I'd be like, well, that kind of hurts my feelings a little bit that people I don't know, you know, feel that way. But it's whatever, right? And so I'm rambling a lot here, but the crux of the story is that at the end of the day, the only person that can motivate you is you. Even if you have somebody that you're like, this is my idol, I want to be, you know, like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Ronnie Coleman or Jay Cutler, for those of you who are into the bodybuilding space, right? You know, lightweight baby and stuff like that. Even if that's like your goal and that's like your motivator, they're not motivating you. That goal is motivating you. You are the person, you are the only one that can truly motivate yourself. Other people can help. Other people can give you a hand. They can give you advice. They can give you stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you are the person that's held accountable for that. And I know that when you're sad, when you're lonely, when your motivation's at the lowest, you're depressed, you want to find somebody else to blame besides yourself. And even if you are blaming yourself, like, you know, trust me, I've been there. I've been in that quagmire. And I know that I look at myself and I go, oh, well, my kitchen's still a mess because I am still a mess. You know, here, I'll literally show you guys. Like, I'm not afraid of this. Like, look, this is my kitchen, okay? Like, I struggle with a lot of motivation and getting things done. Like, I've been meaning to throw stuff out. I've been meaning to clean up all of that stuff over there for a while, and I still struggle with motivation. It is what it is, man. Like, it's real talk, dude. Like, the only person that's gonna make me clean those is gonna be me, you know. And I'm either gonna clean them or I'm just gonna throw them away and buy new ones. Which is, you know, the easier of the two solutions, right? And so it's one of those things too where even if you do just something small every day, which I have been, like with the working out and stuff like that, if you do something small every single day, you can at least say you tried. And trying and failing is better than not trying and continuing to fail. Because, you know, if you don't even make an attempt, yeah, sure, you can't fail, but you can also never actually make it, right? So you just sit in this state of stasis, and you're depressed, and you're sad, and you blame yourself, and then you blame everybody else, and it's just a terrible negative feedback loop. Been there. I'm breaking out of it. You know, I'll update you guys on when that over there gets cleaned up. But that's the big thing, man. Motivation's hard. It really is. Anybody who says that they have like the easy one trick to solve motivation, snake oil salesman, man. You know, it's easy for them. But you've got to find the thing inside of you that helps you get and stay motivated. So I don't really know what this whole video was about. It was just me rambling about motivation and how today is the day that you have to get started. Maybe tonight I'll put on some music and I'll wash my dishes. Trust me, man, it's been a long road to get to where I am now. Lots of stuff, lots of motivation, trying to stay motivated, and just, you know, I'll leave you with this. If nobody else understands what you're going through, I do, because I've been there, and I am there, and it sucks, and it's hard, but you gotta do it. You just do. You have to get up, and you have to do it, because nobody else is going to do it for you. You know, I guess unless you live with your mom, in which case maybe your mom will. But be an adult, be a grown-up. I know it sucks. Trust me, I do. But just at the end of this video, just get up and do something. Anything. Anything that you want to do to just better your life, which is what I'm going to do. Well, actually, I'm going to go edit this video, and then once I hit upload, then I'm going to probably finish putting together this chair, because there's a little footstool thing with it, and then I'm going to, now that I showed you guys my dishes, that's my shame, and people are going to be like, yo, dog, you need to wash those dishes. And I'll be like, I know, I do. And so I'm going to put in a good effort to at least wash some of those dishes. We'll see. But you will only know if I wash those dishes if you subscribe to the channel. Which, I mean, if you've made it this far, I don't even know how long I've been yapping for, but if you've made it 24 minutes, did you know that subscribing to the channel is free? I do videos like this every Saturday, and I work out every day, and I appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's it for today. It's actually hailing outside, so I hear it and it sounds really cool. So that's kind of neat. I'm sure my dog will want to go out in the hail. But as always, if you guys like this, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. If you dislike it, I don't care. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. And as always, if you guys need any help, you want to just chat, hit me up in the comments, dude. I'll catch you later. Take it easy, homies. Peace out.